And, Coach, we are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome here in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. 2-1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. That's fielded in the end zone, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready, 50, plant. Let's go. Check 13, check 13. Ready.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Looking to throw. Stringer gets this one to Hill. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Check back 47. Yeah. Hey, seam 6. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Throwing on third and long. Stringer out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a gain of 38. A big march forward on the third down conversion. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
47's the mic. Tighten up. Pull it together. Check Mike 46. Hey, Orbit. I got him. Mike.
From the gun, Stringer. His throw incomplete. Antonio Callaway, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Go.
To throw again. Stringer. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Set, ready, 30 base. Check, 47. Hey, let's get some penetration. 5.
Operating from the gun. Stringer. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Devin White, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 21.
Watch the twitch. Check 43. 36. Let's convert.
Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for Perriman. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 52 yards.
First down, Buccaneers.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They go play action. Winston. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 3, check 3. Shift. Easy.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And the Buccaneers first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Stringer. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Hey, Haywood. Mike 20. Go. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. Hey, wahoo. Mike 20. Hey, I'm coming after you. Now.
On 1st and 10, Stringer. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Hard. Smooth. Look at me. Zipper. Pick me up. Here we go.
2nd and 1. That's taken in by Callaway. Touchdown, New Orleans. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Ready. Black 25. Wait.
At the 13-yard line.
Check. Flip.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Ready. Blue ready. Green, double thing.
On 3rd down, Winston going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you get.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30. The 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 81 yards. As his guys are on, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. An ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down. On first down, Stringer. And that'll be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 47's the mic.
Operating from the gun. Stringer. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Antonio Callaway with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And there is a flag as he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. But who's this going to be against? Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll try the right side with Jones. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big run there by Jones. 41 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will get them 1 closer. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 5. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go. Hey. It's our time. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I got one. Hey, exit. Mike 20, Mike 20.
Throwing again. Stringer. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. The tight end, Josh Hill, was the target, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike 20. All day, pump. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. All day. Hey, seam 6. 20, Mike 20. Hey. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20.
From the gun, Stringer. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right on the 30. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then, you don't come out of the gate as fast and as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Stringer. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, orbit. Now.
Operating from the gun. Stringer. Open man is Michael Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or he keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Go! 50 or. Go!
And he's got this one complete to Callaway. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. Complete to Antonio Callaway. First and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
Yo, go! Go! Hey, zoom!
Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stringer. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, but it'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal from the 4-yard line.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Lutz now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. So he shifts past him. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
We call a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Let's convert.
From the gun, Winston. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen.
And this throw will be intercepted. off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Von Bell up to make the tackle.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Be ready.
They'll go again to Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Mike, ready? Blue ready. Right.
Hey, check my
Hey.
Check my
5 on the 50.
You get me?
5 on the 50.
You not gonna get me? Kill.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Looking to throw. Stringer. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Zach Brown making his presence felt in the backfield.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Motion. Smooth.
47's the mic, boy. 47.
Check it.
Back to throw. Stringer. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. 6 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, Echo.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Hey, get in the weight room.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Hey, Alpha.
That's trash.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
I smell fear in that offense.
Ready?
From the gun, Stringer. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On second down, it's Jones. Room past the 20. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On second down, it's Jones. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Play fake. Winston. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're indeed going. It's Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 30 yards.
Ready? Black, get that. It's time to flip.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Winston. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Big O.J. Howard, his intended target. 3rd down here. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
Well, certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. Winston to throw for it on 4th. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Ready. Blue ready. Check flag 33. Exit. Running. Rush in.
Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. Gay is on for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, Mike, 12 team spill. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Let's go.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Man, I got you.
To throw on second down. Stringer. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stringer. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Let's get it. Check that.
Running right, Jones. They find some open field here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
He's checking crack.
Bang, bang, bang. Hey, stop. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Come on. Run back. Let's go.
Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up second and...
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Ready? Blue ladies. Mark 39. Here we go, even. Let's go.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he's taken down inside the 30. A big offensive explosion.